Okay, so today is the last day for mine and Natalie Callback's blog hop that we've been doing for the month of March 2010, featuring scrapbook adhesives. And today what we're going to do is we are going to be using the Easy Runner Vellum, and as well we're going to be using the Easy Runner with the squares, the Easy Squares. This is the pink one in the US, and then the Vellum one is the purple one. So what I'm going to share with you here is a resist technique, and you can see back on my blog where I actually used it with Glimmer Mist to create a resist, and this adhesive is a really nice, just smooth running adhesive, and it's great of course for vellum, but what I'm going to use it for here is I'm going to just slowly create just a really nice little swirl. I'm going to move it around. And so it has a very light, kind of a milky color to it. It's almost, I mean, you almost can't even see it, but it makes it really nice and solid. So you can see there. Oh, maybe you can't see there. Sorry, there you go. You can see there how you can just get a little bit of a glare of that adhesive. What I'm going to do now, what this does is that it actually creates a protective coating, protecting your paper underneath when you apply Glimmer Mist. I have cranberry zing. I'm just going to go ahead and twirl it a little bit. Get all that beautiful mica on the bottom, nice and shaken up. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a nice light coating, and you can see immediately just how that vellum runner starts to, what it does, it's just repelling that Glimmer Mist. Since it's water-based, since the Glimmer Mist is water-based, the adhesive is going to go ahead and repel it. Okay, I'm going to grab a napkin. And look at that. And go ahead and pull it up. And because I am taking it off immediately, you'll see that it's still stark white. So you can see that, and just how nice it is, where it's nice and white. Now I did one earlier where I actually let the Glimmer Mist just dry on it, and you can see this is turquoise blue Glimmer Mist, that it actually tinted the adhesive a little bit so that it made it kind of like a light turquoise, almost like if I put patina Glimmer Mist over it. What you would do after this, because the adhesive is still a little tacky, you can see that, what you're going to want to do is wait for it to dry and then apply some clear embossing powder over it so that you can go ahead and cover that adhesive. And I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I keep my embossing powder inside this little thing so I don't ever have to worry about trying to clean up after it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there. Now that my page is dry, it makes it nice so that it doesn't get stuck to the actual Glimmer Mist. So you can see here the embossing powder on there. What you'll want to do now is go ahead and just heat it up, and I'll go ahead and do just a small sample so you can see that. So you can see right there just how beautiful that looks. It makes it look like just water droplets. I'm using ultra thick embossing enamel by Ranger. So you can see that there. But this is what I use to create that beautiful grid heart in the back of my layout. If you'd like to see the full project, you can go ahead and go to my blog, which is www.blogorisms.blogspot.com, where I have step outs and how I did every single step, as well as the full project. Like I said, we also use the Easy Squares. Now for the Easy Squares, what I did is I actually created little tiles. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you the first couple steps. You can go to my blog to see the rest of them. what I did is I just ran these out onto my misting mat here, and I took some alcohol inks by Ranger, and I just put a little drop on each one. And then what I did is I took a paper towel and I just kind of rubbed it in. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick so you can see that. There we go. So you can see that it tinted my my easy squares like a turquoise. This is a great base. What I'm going to do next is what I would do next. I'm not going to go ahead and do it here just because you can see it on my blog. I stepped it out. What you can do now is go ahead and take some Tide Pool Glimmer Glam, or any color depending. I just use Tide Pool because it matched the Stream alcohol ink. And then just throw some chunky glitter right on top after you put the Glimmer Glam on it. You can see here I used just a matching turquoise glitter. And what you'll end up with is just what I have here. You can see that it's just these gorgeous little tiles that you can pick up and move around. And I use them kind of like little ice blocks on my title of my page. So again, if you'd like to go ahead and check that out, my blog is www.blogorisms.blogspot.com. Thank you.